This is what our podcast will be about today,
Yeah.
motherhood, because you, my darling, has just entered motherhood about 1 year ago.
8 months, to
Well,
be precise.
Starly is 8 months old. Okay, 7
going
plus
8.
Okay, we have a baby that is 8 months old, but technically motherhood sort of starts when you get pregnant, right?
Yeah. Maybe not for the first few months because you don't know you're pregnant. So,
Okay.
but I guess it starts when you know you're pregnant.
I guess
and-
from the moment you feel you're pregnant.
No, I think it's from the moment you find out you're pregnant, because and technically everything changes from the moment you find out. Like your lifestyle change immediately.
Interesting. So how does it change?
I mean, once
So
you
when
find
you
out,
found out you were pregnant, how did everything change?
firstly, when you are pregnant, there are many things that you cannot do,
Mhm.
like drink alcohol or eat like raw food. So immediately there was like a lifestyle switch, because at that point of time, I think we were like going out a lot
Yeah, we
and
were
having
partying
a lot
a lot. Yeah.
crazy parties and
Mhm.
drinking a lot. So once we found out, like that was like the first thing we stopped, and I think that was like the starting point of becoming a mother. Like you no longer live for yourself, you know. I
Mhm.
mean, yes, you live for yourself, but like there's more meaning to
For sure.
just that. So everything changed, and I think motherhood kind of started there, and it gradually, the responsibilities and like, motherhood,
Uh-huh.
the definition of motherhood like expands as
How
you
did
go
it
along.
expand?
Like being pregnant,
Mhm.
you only have to deal with pregnancy in itself, just taking care. In the first part, it's more of taking care of yourself, making sure you're eating healthy and protecting yourself lah, and like being
Yeah.
safe. And
Because the first
subsequent-
3 months is very volatile, right?
Yeah, and I had a bleeding scare.
Right, you
remember?
did. Yeah, that
So
was scary.
Yeah,
I
so
was-
I think I was about 4 months or 3 months pregnant,
Mhm.
and then suddenly one
we
day.
were editing the video. I mean, I was
Yeah.
editing the video with Hakim right here. I even remember which video it was. And then at around 7 or 8 a.m., you went to the toilet
Yeah.
and
And then when I sat on the toilet bowl, I thought I peed, but I actually didn't pee yet, but I felt a gush of something come out.
Mhm.
And when I looked down, there was like a lot of blood. And I was very shocked and confused lah, and we rushed to the hospital
we did, yeah,
trying to
straight
find
away.
out what happened. But
Yeah.
thankfully she was okay, and she was still like jumping around in the tummy, right?
Yeah, we had the ultrasound and
Yeah,
she was fine.
so that was
But
great.
it was a scare. I mean, it was only 4 months, right?
I think it was like 3
3
months.
months, right? Yeah, so I was this before we announced it?
I think so.
It was before we announced
I
it,
think
right?
so, if
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
It was before. No, it was before we announced the pregnancy. Because usually they say wait 3 months
Yeah.
to announce.
Yeah.
So, but by the time we had everything ready, it was almost 4 months already.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
yeah.
announced it to the fans at 4 months. But we did tell all our friends. I mean, they need to know, right?
Yeah.
If one day you just stop drinking when
Yeah,
we party,
it's hard to
yeah,
explain.
Yeah.
But I
But-
mean, yeah.
But that was a really scary incident. I think I was more worried for you at that point. I
Yeah.
was just hoping that you would be okay. But now thinking back, I really cannot imagine if anything happened. Like
Yeah, I
how
wouldn't
devastated
know what to,
I would be, or
I
how
wouldn't
you
know
would
what
be.
to do.
Yeah, but aside from that one incident, your pregnancy was pretty smooth, right?
Yeah, I think I'm quite thankful to have a pretty smooth pregnancy without
Uh-huh.
like a lot of morning sickness, or like everything was quite okay.
You
like,
didn't have much morning sickness, but you slept a lot.
Yeah,
in the first 3
yeah, I
months.
was very tired.
Mm.
Like actually, I think most people or most mummies will actually feel very tired through the first trimester.
Mhm.
It's like a common symptom.
And then the second trimester is slightly better, is it?
Yeah,
And then the third trimester is where you become like
like
really.
like I can't see my toes. Like literally in the shower, I can't see my toes
Uh-huh.
and my feet. That's
Uh-huh.
crazy, you know. Like I guess for you guys, y'all would never understand how it feels
Mm.
like to never ever see your toes. Like to not be able to see your toes.
Well, I hope not.
Unless yeah. Yeah.